Hi everyone, it's Rose and welcome back to my channel. I have been on a thriller binge recently, so I thought it would be really fun to try and read a thriller every single day this week. So this is going to be a spoiler-free reading vlog, of course. Don't worry, there's never any spoilers in my reading vlogs unless I specifically state there is. Today is Monday and I'm going to choose a thriller to read every single day and we're going to read them every single day, hopefully, and we're just gonna have some fun. So I'm gonna try and read at least one thriller every single day this week and obviously bring you guys along with me. Today is going to be a bit of a cheat because it is already 2 p.m. and I'm gonna be really busy today. So we're gonna start off with a novella. Kind of cheating, I know, but it is an audio only and I really want to read it because it's by Lucinda Berry, who I'm on a kick of her books right now. So it is called One of Our Own. It is an audio original, so there's no like physical copy, it is just on audio. It is about 4 hours long, so novella length. It sounds really dark and really twisted, and I like going into thrillers pretty blind, so I don't really have anything else to tell you other than that. I'm about to go out now and I'm going to listen to the audiobook while, as much as I can while I'm out, like when I'm traveling and stuff. And I know it's technically not like a full-length thriller, but I really wanted to start this video today because I'm going to read a thriller today regardless, and I really wanted to bring you guys along with me, so we're easing into it, but there's going to be some full-length ones throughout the week, don't you worry. So I guess that's the intro. That's all I have to say to you guys. I'll be back once I am home later on and we will talk thoughts. So I just finished One of Our Own by Lucinda Berry. I'm going to rate it 4 stars. That was so messed up. So much was packed in. I felt like I'd read a full-length book. Like, I was so entertained, and while so much was packed in, it did not feel rushed at all. It was so dark. Really messed up. Please check content warnings. The whole thing is a huge trigger warning. But it was so good, so twisty, so tiny. The next book I'm going to read in this video is Phantom Limb by Lucinda Berry. I think it's one of her most popular ones and I really want to get to it. I'm going to start it today, read some, and we'll finish it off tomorrow. I'm about to go and cat sit for a couple hours, so I'm going to get some reading done while I'm there. And then I will finish it off tomorrow morning, probably. It is like 2 a.m. right now, so that's why I'm talking quietly. I just binged Phantom Limb by Lucinda Berry in one sitting. I don't know what she puts in her books, but it made me crack. I rated this 4 stars. Please check content warnings. I think this was another one of her really dark books. The whole thing is a content warning. Most of it is set in a psychiatric hospital, so you can only imagine what comes with that. Made me tear up a couple times. That was dark, but it was so good. So far it's been one day and we've read 2 thrillers, and thriller number 3 is going to be another Lucinda Berry book. It's called Missing Parts. I know absolutely nothing about it, but the audiobook is available on my Hoopla, so I'm going to download it on there and listen to some of it. I probably won't listen to much tonight because, like I said, it's 2 a.m, but I will be picking it up as soon as I wake up tomorrow because I am obsessed with her writing. I can't stop, I can't slow down. I'd love to tell you there's going to be some different authors in this video. There will have to be soon because I'm running out of books from her, but like, all I want to do is read books from her. Welcome to day 2. So I am 30% into Missing Parts by Lucinda Berry. This is one of her oldest books. It was originally like self-published under 2 parts and now it's called Missing Parts and it's in one book. It is so far not feeling like a thriller. It is not like her other books at all. It just feels like fiction. But I think we're about to hit like a plot twist, but it's been so hinted at and made clear what the twist is going to be that it's not going to be a twist for us. Like, the only people it's going to be a twist for are like one character, so it definitely doesn't feel like her usual thriller vibe, but I'm hoping it gets a bit more fast-paced, twisty-turny the further we get on. So like I said, this is book number 3. I read like 2.5 books yesterday, so we're already well on track to be reading 7 thrillers this week, and I will keep you updated once I've probably finished Missing Parts, because there's not actually that much left, even though I'm only 30% in. The audiobook is like under 7 hours. I will let you know my rating. Welcome to day 3. So last night I finished Missing Parts by Lucinda Berry, and I actually rated it 2 stars. It's her oldest book, and you can really tell, although she published Phantom Limb like a few months after, and I rated that one 4 stars. Anyway, I guessed every single plot twist, because every single plot twist was hinted at to the point where I don't know if you can even call it a twist. Like I think I said in the last clip, it was only a plot twist for the other characters. Like, I feel like we were given enough hints to know what was going to go on every single time. Absolutely hated all of the main characters. And I know it's a thriller, so it's not like I'm supposed to like them particularly, but there was a comment made that I really didn't like about autism. I think she was talking about how she'd become a recluse, and then when she was trying to talk to people, she was really bad at conversations. It was like, I'm autistic or something, and I was just like, go. That wasn't needed. I absolutely hated the like victim blaming, even from people who had been through the same stuff. There was so much, and I can't say because obviously, like, I haven't even told you guys really anything because I'm trying to keep it spoiler free. But yeah, I really didn't like that one. So we're going to read from a different author today. I've been reading Lucinda Berry basically back to back for like 7 books now. So we're going to obviously stick to thrillers, but we're going to pick up a different author. Day 3, book 4 is going to be The Promise by Teresa Driscoll. She has most of her books on Kindle Unlimited. I recently read Tell Me Lies by her, and I rated that 3.5 stars. I thought it was really, really good. So I want to read some more from her. This one is about 3 girls who do, schoolgirls who do something as schoolgirls, and it's gonna start to resurface later on in life, but they all promised to never speak a word. But one of them in later life is estranged from the other 2, and now secrets are threatening to come out, and they've got to track down this 3rd girl to figure out next steps, and also if she's told anyone or like stuff like that. I'm super excited. It is actually my first day in my new job today. I'm not starting till 2 p.m. It's like a half day for my first day. So it is currently 11, so I have quite a lot of time to feel my nerves with a thriller, which is not going to help the adrenaline side of things, because a thriller is not exactly a relaxing book, but it is one that I enjoy and will keep my attention and keep me like, I'm stuck in waiting mode now. I just want to get started, so I think it's going to fill my time up pretty well. So I'm going to get started on The Promise. Hello, it is the evening now. Sorry about the fan in the background, but I'm having a hot flush, so we're going to keep it on. I am reading The Promise. I've got a couple hours left on the audiobook. I will say I'm a bit disappointed because in the prologue you are told very clearly without actually being told what, like, you're given so many clues as to what it means, and then you think when you get to the point in the timeline that it happens, you'll just get all the details, and then you find out it is absolutely nothing like what it was all hinted to. And I just feel like I can't say without spoilers, but they're acting like they've done something a lot worse than what they did. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure, like, traumatizing, devastating, but they act like, you know what, I'm not gonna say, because I don't know how to word this without spoiling it, but basically I don't want to say disappointed by the plot twist, but that is how I'm feeling. But obviously I still have a couple hours left, so it could still throw something else in there, but definitely not going to be a 5-star. I'm thinking at the moment 3.5, which is what I've rated her other book, but we will see what goes down. I had a good first day at work today. I'm going to get into bed. It is 10:30 and I'm about to finish this audiobook and then go to bed. Are we focused? Good morning. Welcome to day 4. It is 9:43 in the morning. I just finished my first bit of work, so I've got a lot of time now before I'm needed again. Last night I finished, oh my god, what was the book called? The Promise. Was that what it was? The Promise. I ended up rating it 3.5 stars. I was writing my prediction. There were like a couple more things that happened towards the end that I did really like. I don't really have anything to say. It's really hard, especially with thrillers, to talk about them because I can't give anything away. Yeah, it redeemed itself from the bit that I didn't like, so that's good. What book are we on now? Is it number 5? I think so. So today I'm going to read I Am Watching You by Teresa Driscoll, the same author. I think almost all her books are on Kindle Unlimited, which is great. This one is about a woman on a train who sees 2 older guys flirting with 2 younger girls, and she wants to report it, but then something stops her and she's like, I don't want to be annoying. There's nothing actually going on. And then the next day it's all over the news that one of those girls has gone missing, and you're following them a year later. Like you're following the woman, you're following the missing girl's dad, the missing girl's friend that was there. I think that's all the point of views we've got so far, and we're just figuring out what the hell happened, what's going on. I'm about 20% into it. It is good so far. I am going to read some more of it now, and then in a few hours go back out, do a bit of work, and I will keep you updated throughout the day. Gonna try and get a few more clips in today because I haven't really been updating you until like I finished the book. But these are all, I usually read thrillers in like one sitting, so it's really hard to stop reading to talk to you guys because I just get so invested, but I'll do my best. It is now the evening and I just finished I'm Watching You by Teresa Driscoll. I think I'm going to rate this one 3.5 stars as well. It had a lot more plot twists, which I liked, but I didn't like a few other bits of it. It was a bit but overall it was pretty good. I think I want to read some more by Teresa Driscoll next because I am liking her books. I know I'm rating them 3.5 stars, which obviously 3.5 stars is a good rating, but I might really like a book, but if it's a thriller it might end up being 3.5 because thrillers is my most read genre and it's the ones I'm the most picky about, so I'm very critical with my ratings with thrillers. So 3.5 stars is always a good rating, but especially for thrillers. So which one shall we read next? Okay, let's read The Friend by Teresa Driscoll. This is book number 6 and it is technically still day 4. So if I read 2 books between now and the end of tomorrow, we will have read 7 thrillers in 5 days. I was giving myself the full 7 days, but 7 thrillers in 5 days sounds like an even cooler title. So I don't know what's going to happen. On the train with her husband, miles from home, and their 4-year-old son, Sophie receives a chilling phone call. 2 boys are in hospital after a tragic accident. One of them is Ben, her son. She thought she could trust Emma, her new friend, to look after her boy. Sophie can't shake the feeling that she's made an unforgettable mistake. Now her whole family's in danger. How well does she know Emily really? Ooh. Okay. The Friend. So obviously her friend is dodgy. I have no clue. Like I said, I go into thrillers pretty blind. That was a lot for me to even, like, usually I wouldn't even read the blurb. So I'm gonna get started with this one, probably read for a couple hours tonight and then finish it off in the morning. It's day 5. It is like 4 p.m. and I'm only 20% into book 6, so this is not gonna be 7 books in 5 days. We will need the full 7 days. I am currently about 20% into The Friend by Teresa Driscoll. So far I'm a bit confused by what's going on. So I know she's on the train with her husband. There are 2 boys, one of them is her boy, one of them is this new woman to town she's befriended's boy. There's been an accident and they look so similar that the doctors don't know who's who. And the mum that is there is unconscious. She is in hospital too, so no one can identify them. So the mum on the train doesn't know whether it's her son that's in the worst condition or not. And then we're going back in time to when she's met this new woman and her son, and I don't know, it's a bit confusing. The past timeline is a bit confusing, but it is quite fun. I am enjoying it. Gonna try and finish this one today because I have nothing else to do now for the rest of the day. But yeah, we're not getting 2 books read today, so I will be using the weekend as well to complete this challenge. Good morning. Well, good afternoon. Welcome to day 6. I'm now about 70% into The Friend. It is pretty good. I think it's going to be another 3.5 because, like I said, I'm really picky with thrillers, but it is quite good. There are a lot of characters with very similar names in this, and I'm getting a bit confused at points, but it is still fun. I finished The Friend by Teresa Driscoll. It was another 3.5 stars. Pretty sure I rated everything from her 3.5 stars. It was good. I liked the plot twists. I got confused a lot with the characters with really similar names. It was a bit hard to keep up. There was also characters which had the same names as the main characters in other books by her, but they weren't the same person. It was quite confusing. For the 7th and final book, I am going back to Lucinda Berry and reading Saving Noah. Now, I'm like 30% into it right now. It is the toughest read I've read in a long time. Huge trigger warnings. This book is from the perspective of a mother whose son is a sex offender. And she is fully like, we'll get through this. You did a really bad thing, but you've paid your time. It should be okay. She's really shocked by how the parents of his victims are reacting. She's like, this is too harsh. He did his time. Why does he have to be... What is the point in rehabilitation if you're then going to put him on a register? It's like, I cannot get into this woman's headspace at all. The whole point of it is obviously you're not supposed to agree with her. Like, I'm not saying this is a really hard read, but I'm not saying, oh my god, I can't believe it's written this way, because clearly, like, it's a thriller. She's not likable. You're not supposed to agree with her, obviously. So it's not like the author's trying to justify it. It's disgusting. We've started getting his point of view for his time in treatment, which is graphic. It's really hard. It's really hard to read, but the title of it is Saving Noah, and his name is Noah, and it's like, why are you saving him? What the hell is gonna happen? I don't know. Probably gonna finish this one tonight, actually. I am currently audiobooking it while doing a puzzle. Like, I think I mentioned this in a reading vlog before. I've entered full granny status. I just like my books and my puzzles, and that is how I plan on spending my Saturday night. So, we'll see how far I get into the book and the puzzle. The 7 days is now over. I finished Saving Noah by Lucinda Berry. I rated this book 4.5 stars. I feel like with the content, I just couldn't rate it 5 stars because I just disagreed with all the characters so much, but I know that's the point, but like I just couldn't give it 5 stars, but 4.5. So very weird to be in that mindset. You're never going to be able to convince me to be in that mindset. So being in it was very jarring. That plot twist had me so shook, and that is what made the book for me. Like, oh my god, do you mean to tell me... Oh my god, this was so good, but please check content warnings because the whole book is a content warning, like, so messed up. I do not agree with the characters, okay? Just want to put that out there. And that is it. We read 7 thrillers in 7 days. I really want to do this again with different genres, so please let me know in the comments what genre you want to see next, and I might make this into a little series. But that is all from me. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see more from me, please be sure to like and subscribe. Click that notification bell down below to get notified when I upload. And that's it. Have a lovely day, and I will see you in another video. Bye!